Darmafall, Lamanna, Gwynn, and Duino. There's Brendan Lamanna with the basketball. Over to David Darmafall. Back to Lamanna. Fakes the three, looks for Duino inside. Guarded by Veet. Duino spins, shot is up and good. Duino's first basket, all 5 starters with a basket, 15-12, Abington Heights.
We talked about Duino being strong. He's not real tall, Marty. Very strong inside. When he gets the ball, he can take it to the basket.
Duino, Abington Heights leading scorer, averaging 19.6 points per game. Bobby Bryan in the corner. Gets it out to Chris Leib. They're joined by Jason Krause, Jonathan Veet, and Donald Patrick. Leib looked for Krause cutting, threw it a little behind him. Abington Heights takes over.
Chris has been on target with passes tonight. That one was a little off the mark. So Abington Heights will see if they can convert.
Darmafall to Lepisco. Thought about the three. Duino looks to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Darmafall. Darmafall faked the shot. Looked for the pass. It goes out of bounds off of Lepisco. Hazleton area basketball.
Darmafall, nice move. Right, then quickly left. Tried to get the ball inside to Lepisco. Here you see the replay. There you see the pass. Official called it off Abington Heights. We have a walk. We have a step onto the court, I believe, Marty, is what he called it when they were trying to inbound the ball.
Eric Jablonski checks back in. This time he replaces he replaced Jason Krause. Darmafall will inbound to Lepisco. Very close to stepping over the half-court line, but Lepisco stayed on his side of the court. Darmafall with the basketball to Lepisco. His three, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound is controlled by Leib. He has it knocked away from behind, but a foul will be called on Darmafall, and that'll be his second, the team's second.
Darmafall knocked the ball away, caught part of Leib's arm. Official called the foul on Darmafall. Hazleton inbounds.
Bobby Bryan gets the inbounds pass. Back to Jablonski. He'll drive baseline. Shot is blocked by Gwynn. Lepisco will control to Lamanna. Abington Heights looks to run. Gets it to Darmafall. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Controlled by Patrick. And a foul is going to be called on Duino.
Nice job. I'm sorry, Marty. Nice job by Don Patrick going up on the rebound, playing strong inside. Duino reached in to try to get the ball. They called him for the foul.
That'll be his first and the team third. Jay Grabelny will check in and he'll replace Eric Jablonski. Grabelny in for the first time tonight.
Leib was doing a good job the first 7 minutes of the first quarter, getting some penetration and then dishing the ball off. Hasn't been doing that the last few minutes. Hazleton suffering offensively.
There's a look at the turnovers.
Hazleton with 5, Abington with 3.
Bobby Bryan on the wing. Gets it to Leib at the top. Jonathan Veet leading scorer so far tonight for Hazleton area with 7. Corey Lepisco leads Abington Heights with 5. Dan Gwynn with 4.
Hazleton very deliberate.
Bryan finds Grabelny. He'll take a 3. Shot is off the mark. Battle for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called against Jonathan Veet.
Veet looked like he was going after the ball, but he caught Duino on the arm.
That's Veet's first and only the team first here in the first half. 5.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 15-12 Comets in the lead. Let's get a look on our Tricam General Contractors second quarter scoreboard. Abington Heights up by 3. Duino inside. His shot is good. Lead is increased to 5.
And we talked about his strength inside. Abington Heights is now getting the ball inside to Duino. Doing a nice job going to the basket.
Leib dishes to Patrick. His shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Grabelny. His shot off the mark. Rebounded by Lepisco. Darmafall looks to run with the Comets and gets it back out to Brendan Lamanna.
Hazleton again with a couple of shots at the basket. They have to get to the point where they can get one of those to drop.
Lamanna swings to Lepisco. They're looking for Darmafall running the baseline. Looks inside for Gwynn. Has it stolen by Veet. Gwynn with some hustle tries to regain possession, but he knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Hazleton area basketball. Jason Krause back in, replacing Grabelny.
One of the things Abington Heights is doing a better job of here in the second quarter is getting the ball inside. Duino has a couple of points off of that short jump shot inside.
Bobby Broyan on the wing, looks for Patrick. Dribble it over to Live. Live swings baseline to Patrick. He looks inside for Veet, but it's stolen by Lepisco.
Nice job by Lepisco, anticipating, intercepted the ball. Abington Heights with possession. Chance to widen that 5-point lead.
Lamanna to Duino. Back out to Brendan Lamanna. Finds Dave Darmafall to Dave Duino. Corralled by Lepisco. Shot in and out, no good. Krause hustles after it. And it is going to be corralled by Jason Krause as he hustles back on the floor. And a foul's going to be called on Duino. And if so, that'll be his second.
Yeah, Duino was going after the ball. Looked like he threw his shoulder into number 42, Jason Krause, and the official right there made the call.
But that play, total hustle by Jason Krause. Krause gets all the credit in that play.
Great effort by Krause, going after the ball, getting it back in, and then coming back in to go after the ball after it bounced off to one of the Abington Heights players' leg.
Ken Bianchi makes his first sub. 6'7" center, number 20, Jeff Gilkerson, checks in, gaining these kids valuable experience.
Gilkerson's only a sophomore.
Excuse me, sophomore. I did say freshman, and thank you for correcting me. A block by Duino on Live, and Gilkerson corrals to Lamanna. Lamanna with the basketball over to Duino on the wing. Directing Gilkerson. They're looking for the big man inside. Lamanna to Lepisco. Gilkerson out high. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. 17-12, Abington Heights. Gilkerson inside, make it 19-12.
Nice pass by Duino. He was tried to set that up earlier. Didn't have it, but that time he did. Got it up high. Gilkerson up for two.
After that feverish first quarter, which was 13-12, more of what you expected, only 6 points here in this second quarter.
Right, they about 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes of play, and only 6 points. Hazleton does not have a basket here in the second quarter.
Live out high. Going to take some time off the clock, setting up the offense. To Krause for Live. Jonathan Veet up high. He'll take a jumper. Shot off back rim. Rebounded by Darmafall. Darmafall looks to drive. Shot is good. Abington Heights up 9.
Nice job by Darmafall. Takes it to full length of the court. Drives in the paint. Short jump shot. Up and good.
Bruce Live will take a timeout. We'll see if it'll be a 20 or a full. And it's going to be a full timeout. So the score, Abington Heights leads 21-12. We are back here. A minute 37 remaining in the second quarter on our TriCam Terrell Contractor scoreboard. Abington Heights in the lead 21-12.
We just talked at the break here, Marty. Hazleton really needs to get a basket. They have not scored a point here in the second quarter. Minute 29 left.
Outscored 8-0 in the quarter, down 9. Jason Krause with the basketball. Kicks out to Broyan. His jumper, no good, rebounded by Duino. Gets it to Lamanna.
Both teams deliberate with the ball. Lamanna setting up as Chris Live does for Hazleton.
Under a minute remaining. Darmafall drives. Shot no good. Rebounded by Krause. Out to Live. Live looks to take it against Lamanna, and he'll pull it back out. Chris Leib checks out the clock. Looks over to Bruce Leib for instructions.
40 seconds left, under 40 seconds now. Hazleton working for that last shot.
Leib to Kraus. To Veet. Leib is called for the travel. 22.6 remaining until halftime. Coming up at the half, the Councilman Jim Schappert feverishly preparing the Stroman's Bakeries halftime stats. We invite you to stay tuned for that. But we got 22.6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 21-12 for Coach Ken Bianchi's Abington Heights Comets.
Same thing happened at the end of the first quarter. Hazleton held it for about 35 seconds and didn't get the shot off. Leib called for the walk. Abington Heights, 13 seconds left, first half.
5 seconds. Darmafal, his shot. Off back rim, rebounded by Lamanna. He does not get his shot off. And both teams are going to leave the court. We're going to go to halftime. The score, Abington Heights 21, Hazleton area 12. We'll have more right after this. He made his way up to Dunmore on a little road trip. Hazleton area with the basketball in the road red, going from right to left. Chris Leib out there with Jason Kraus. Bryan, Veet, and Patrick, the original starting five. Also the original starting five for Abington Heights with one exception. Gilkerson out there with Lepisco, Duino, Lamanna, and Darmafal. Winner of tonight's game will play the Spartans of Wyoming Valley West Tuesday night at a site to be determined. Patrick shot no good, rebounded by Gilkerson. Abington Heights on the run. Darmafal out to Lamanna.
Nice job by Patrick on the baseline, just couldn't get it to go.
Lamanna to Darmafal in the corner. Back to Lamanna, he swings to Lepisco. Gilkerson high to Lamanna. Darmafal will come baseline. His shot is blocked by Patrick.
Great defensive play by Don Patrick, getting over to make the block.
Bryan had his pass knocked away. Darmafal on the lead. Breakaway, double-digit lead, biggest lead for Abington Heights. Darmafal with 6.
Nice job by Duino getting the ball out for the fast break.
Chris Leib crosses the timeline, sets up the offense.
Hazleton again deliberate with the ball.
Bryan to Leib to Kraus in the corner. His jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound is controlled by Darmafal. Darmafal has it taken away by Leib. Chris Leib's going to take it all the way. Shot no good. Tip in. No good by Veet, but a foul is called on the play.
I think Duino got beat from the back. Veet went up after Leib's miss, but Duino behind him and is called for the foul. We're going to have a two-shot foul here, Marty.
And it is on Duino. First player in serious foul trouble with 3.
There's a replay. You see it off the board, and there you see Duino over the back.
And our first free throws of the night will be taken by Jonathan Veet. He's got 7 points to lead the Cougars. Make it 8.
First point in nearly 10 minutes for Hazleton.
Junior Dan Gwynn will check in replacing Duino. He'll sit with 3 fouls. So we'll see who Abington Heights looks to offensively with Duino sitting down.
I think Gilkerson's still in the ball game. They'll go to him.
Veet second, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gwynn. 10-point lead for the Comets. Gilkerson in the corner to Lamanna. Darmafal finds Gilkerson high. Pump fake shot is good. Gilkerson with 4.
Nice job by the 6'7" sophomore. Little fake inside, then goes up for the short jumper.
Leib to Veet. His 3 is good. 25-16. Abington Heights, 11 points for Jonathan Veet.
Veet shooting the ball well.
Gilkerson steps out of bounds. It'll be Hazleton area basketball.
Veet did a nice job. Gilkerson took the ball, had it over his head. Veet really put pressure on him. He stepped back and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so Hazleton will inbound.
Number 54, Bill Jamison checks in, replacing Donald Patrick. Jamison's first appearance on the night. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. 25-16, Abington Heights in the lead. Beat to Kraus, over to Live. His jumper from the corner, no good. Battle for the rebound. Is knocked out of bounds off. Lepisco, remains Hazleton area basketball.
Lepisco went up high for it, couldn't handle the ball. Hazleton has a chance to narrow the gap here. Down by 9.
Live inbounds to Kraus. Swings to Broyan. To Live. Broyan off a Jamison screen. Kicks it out to Veet. His jumper. Shot. Rolls in and out, no good. But an offensive rebound for Kraus. To Live. His shot is good. 25-18. First basket for Chris Live.
Good job. Good shot by Live. He got the ball out to him, kept it live, and he was able to make the two-pointer.
As you saw on our Tricam General Contractor scoreboard, a 7-point lead in the third quarter for the Comets. They look for Lepisco. Lamanna over to Darmafal. Looks for Gwynn, throws it out of bounds. Hazleton area will get the ball back, up by 7.
Turnover. Abington Heights throws it away. Here you see the replay. Look for Gilkerson, I think, moving to the basket. Threw it a little high, out of bounds. Hazleton area.
Number 32, Ed Bozar, is checked into the game. He replaced Darmafal. Jason Kraus on the wing. Finds Veet inside. Goes against Gilkerson. Shot is good. 13 points for Veet. 25-20.
Nice move by Veet under Gilkerson. Gilkerson 6'7". Veet went under him, made the basket.
Bozar with the basketball. Gets it to Lamanna. Bozar will run baseline. Gilkerson, 6'7" in the corner. Gets it to Lepisco. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 25-20. Abington Heights in the lead. And another Abington Heights turnover. Hazleton area will take over.
Lepisco, anticipating Gilkerson to move, didn't do it. He threw it away.
And a timeout is called. A 20-second timeout is called by Ken Bianchi for Abington Heights. Tonight's game is brought to you by Luzerne County Community College is now registering for summer and fall classes. Give them a call, 1-800-377-LCCC. By Craig's Tire and Auto Center. Craig's Tire and Auto Center is a proud sponsor of this evening's game. Stop in at Craig's, 620 East Simon Avenue, your local Napa Car Care Center, 455-3801. Thomas J. Carleon, attorney at law, divorce and family law, Wilson Estates, real estate, municipal zoning, business, workers' compensation, auto accidents, and personal injury. Give them a call, 455-6308. Here's a look at head coach Bruce Live as his Cougars try to get back in. They trail by 5 with the basketball.
Abington Heights with some big turnovers here, and Hazleton, and there you see the score with 3:15 left, third quarter. Hazleton's been able to convert off those turnovers.
And you got that score off the Tricam General Contractors third quarter scoreboard. Broyan will take a 3 shot, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to go out of bounds, and Abington Heights will take over possession.
Jason Kraus battling underneath. Hazleton area doing a nice job battling Abington Heights underneath.
Hazleton area coming with some full court pressure with a trap in the corner. Lepisco gets it to Gwynn. He can't handle. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Remains Abington Heights basketball underneath their own basket. Donald Patrick checks back in, replacing Bill Jamison.
Corey Lepisco a little frustrated here. There you see the replay. The ball was tipped out of bounds. Abington Heights inbounds under their own basket.
Lamanna out to Lepisco. Back to Brendan Lamanna. 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. 25-20 Abington Heights. Defending District 2 Quad A champion in the lead over the 7th seed Hazleton area Cougars. Van Gwynn looks to go baseline, kicks it back out to Lepisco. Gilgerston high, gets it to Bozar, he'll swing to Lamanna.
Hazleton, good defense. Abington Heights trying to be deliberate, using a lot of the clock.
Lepisco finds Gwynn inside. Gwynn has 6. 27-20 Abington Heights.
Nice job by Lepisco finding Gwynn inside for the 2.
We're under 2 minutes. Abington Heights up 7. And a foul is going to be called against Brendan Lamanna. That'll be his first.
Augie Grant, one of the officials, calling a grab on Lamanna. Here you see the replay. Lepisco with the ball out front goes to his right. There you see looking and then finds Gwynn underneath for the 2 points. Nice pass.
Jonathan Veed on the wing. He's going to take it and dish out to Patrick. Gets it inside to Kraus. Jumper in the lane, rolls in. First basket of the night for Jason Kraus.
Nice pass inside by Patrick. Jason Kraus puts it up for the short jumper for 2.
Lamanna looks to take it. A push is called by John Sanunis against Jason Kraus. That'll be his first.
Lamanna looked like he had a step. Kraus went after him. Had a push from the back, so Abington Heights will have possession.
Hazleton area has only had 2 team fouls called against him tonight. Dave Duino by himself has 3. He's sitting on the bench with those 3 fouls. Dharma Fall has 2. The only foul trouble for Abington Heights. Gilkerson controls the tip pass, puts it up and in. Gilkerson off the bench with 6.
Lamanna found Gilkerson underneath. Big person, 6'7", Marty. Once he gets the ball, tough to defend, puts it up for 2.
Chris Live directing traffic, finds Patrick out high. Live thought about the 3. He's going to penetrate. Shot off the rim, no good. Kraus with an offensive rebound.
Nice job, Jason Kraus, strong on the boards.
Last minute of play here in the 3rd quarter. Chris Live will bring it back out. 29-22, Comets in the lead. Feed out to Patrick, back to Live, out top, inside the V. Against Gilkerson, his shot off front rim. Rebounded by Lepisco on our Tricam General Contractor scoreboard. 29-22 Comets.
Hazleton area again getting the ball inside. Looking for the good shot. Missed that shot, but playing better offensively here in the 3rd quarter. We have another push.
A push was called. We'll see who the foul is on. And it's going to be against Bobby Broyan. That'll be his first. Abington Heights will take out underneath their own basket with 28.6 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Lamanna finds Gwynn. His shot is good. Gwynn with 8 to lead the Comets.
One of the things that happened there, Marty, concentrating on Gilkerson, Gwynn got loose.
Hazleton area had their pass tipped out of bounds, and they'll inbound again.
Gilkerson's a 6'7" sophomore for Abington Heights. He drew a lot of attention. Gwynn just moved away from the crowd and was there for 2.
Live out to Kraus, back to Live. He looks to penetrate, and a foul is called inside. We'll see who it's called on. Foul's called on Lamanna, his 2nd, team 3rd.
Chris Live had a step on Lamanna. He reached in and grabbed Chris Live, so he will, Hazleton will inbound underneath the basket.
8.3 seconds remaining. Cougars trail by 9. Inside the Veet, nice play. Veet leads the Cougars with 15.
Nice job by Chris Live finding Veet wide open.
Shot at the horn, goes off back rim, no good. We're at the end of 3. 31-24 Abington Heights.
Not score a point. Marty Duino and Dharma Fall back in the ball game for Abington Heights.
They're joined by Lepisco, Gilkerson, and Lamanna. They try to build on a 7-point lead. A foul is going to be called against Jason Kraus. That'll be his 2nd. Team 3rd.
Live and Kraus trapping the ball out. Kraus reached in. Foul was called.
There's a look at Bruce Live shouting out defensive instructions to his Cougars. They trail by 7. We're in the 1st minute of play here in the 4th quarter. Hazleton area out there with their original starting 5. Kraus, Patrick, Veet, Broyan, and Live. Lepisco thinks about a three. He'll take it. Shot no good. Battle for the offensive rebound. Controlled by Duino. Shot no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
We talked. Duino is not real tall, Marty. They have him listed as 6'3". He's probably 6'2", 6'3", but I'll be honest with you, he plays very strong and much bigger than that underneath. Strong. Went up, took the rebound, almost made the shot, goes to the line for two.
Hazleton area foul on Jonathan Beat, his second, the team fourth. Duino will go to the line to shoot two. 4 points on the night for the leading scorer of Abington Heights. Make it 5. Second free throw gives the Comets a 9-point lead. Chris Leib breaks the pressure. Dishes out to Kraus, back to Leib, over to Broyan. His three off front rim. Battle for the rebound is controlled by Darmafall.
Darmafall wanted to come down the floor on a break, thought better of it, pulls it up. They'll set their offense.
Amana guarded by Leib. Looks for Duino. Controls the knocked away pass to Gilkerson. Shot is good. Gilkerson off the bench with 8.
Great move by LaManna.
Leib to Broyan. Kicks it to Veet in the corner. Shot no good. Rebounded by Lepisco. A charge is going to be called by Augie Grant against David Darmafall. Nice defense by Jason Kraus.
It was called right in front of the Abington Heights bench. They obviously did not agree with that. That's the third. Here's a replay. We catch it right at the end of it.
Johnson Unis gives to Kraus. He'll inbound. 35-24, Abington Heights in the lead. 6:23 and counting remaining in the fourth quarter. Broyan has his pass stolen by Darmafall, but right back to Veet. His jumper shot is good. A chance for a three-point play.
Nice job by Veet. The Abington Heights player tried to keep the ball in play. Veet took it, short jump, and was also fouled. There you see the replay. That was Darmafall trying to keep it in play, and Veet took possession, made the short jumper. He's going to go to the line to shoot one.
Darmafall, now according to my count, now has 4 personal fouls.
Obviously, I think that's going to hurt them. He's one of their returning players.
Veet's free throw rolls in and out. Rebounded by Duino. So it's now 35-26, Abington Heights leading Hazleton area. Just about 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
As a coach, you think you should, what should you do here? Keep Darmafall out, maybe till 2-3 minutes left, or just let him go ahead and play it. LaManna inside to Lepisco. His shot is good. Lepisco with 7, lead back to 11. Hazleton falling asleep on defense there. Not like them. They played good defense, but there was a...
Veet for 3. He has 20 of the 29 Cougar points. Abington Heights up 8.
Veet has a hot hand tonight. Good 3-point shot.
And a foul's going to be called against Chris Leib. That'll be his first and the team 5th. So the team foul's starting to pile up here in the fourth quarter. And Ed Bozar checks in, replacing Darmafall, who'll sit with 4.
That's one of the things we talked about earlier. Darmafall sitting down, probably looking at him coming back into the ball game with 2.5 to 3 minutes left.
Balanced attack for Abington Heights. Gilkerson off the bench with 8. Gwynn also with 8. Lepisco with 7. Hazleton area led by Jonathan Veet with 20. Gilkerson finds Bozar. Inside to Duino. Against Veet. He's going to take him in the lane. Shot is up. No good. A foul is going to be called, I believe, on Jonathan Veet, but we'll check what Augie Grant calls, but Duino will go to the line. He calls it on Patrick. His first and the team's 6th. Duino will go to the line to shoot 2.
We talked about Duino's strength there. You saw it. Duino had the ball probably 15 feet from the basket. He just bulldozed his way to the basket and was finally fouled.
Duino now at 7. Perfect 3 for 3 on the line. Second is good. Comet lead back to 10. Bobby Broyan against the full court pressure from Abington Heights. Guarded by Lamanna. Gets it to Veet, back to Broyan. Veet looks inside to Patrick. Goes against Gilkerson. Shot off back rim, no good. Rebounded by Duino. A loose ball foul, and I believe it's going to be called on Krause.
Yeah, Duino had very, very good position underneath for the rebound. Krause going over the top was called for the foul. One of the things, if you're Hazelton, Marty, I would think you want to try to get the ball in Veet's hands. He shot the ball well tonight and has made several key three-pointers.
And Dave Duino will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Eric Yablonski is checked in, replacing Bobby Broyan. Here's a look at Duino. Duino will get another. He's now 5 for 5. He has 9 points.
Abington Heights shooting the ball very well from the line here in the second half.
Duino in double figures with 10. 41-29, Abington Heights. Eric Yablonski breaking the pressure for Hazelton area. Gets it to Leib. Kicks it over to Krause. His three. Front rim, no good. Tipped by Patrick, no good. Offensive rebound, Yablonski out to Leib. Over to Veet. He'll take a three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Patrick, knocked away. Controlled by Bozar. A foul is going to be called on Patrick, I believe. Bozar will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Hazelton area with several opportunities at the basket there. Playing well underneath. They're getting some good play from Patrick underneath along with Krause.
Bobby Broyan re-enters. He'll replace Krause. Foul is on Patrick, his second and the team 8th. Senior Ed Bozar to the line for a 1-and-1. First shot off back rim, no good. Rebounded by Broyan. Gets it to Leib, back to Broyan. His three is good. Broyan with 6, 41-32, Abington Heights.
Broyan got the ball quickly up for the three. Good ball movement by Hazelton.
And a foul called against Chris Leib. That'll be his second, team 9th. Brendan Lamanna will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Chris was motioning the official that he had his elbow inside. I think the official made the call on the grab, and there you see Coach Leib also talking to the official.
Lamanna, the senior, with 2 points on the night, looks to increase his total. First shot is good. Lead is back to 10. Second shot is good. Lead is up to 11.
I have Abington Heights 8 out of 9 from the line here in the fourth quarter.
On our Tricam General Contractor scoreboard, you saw an 11-point lead for the Comets. Chris Leib looks to dish inside. Corralled by Veet, over to Broyan. His jumper no good. Rebounded by Lepisco. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Abington Heights up 11.
Broyan again going up from the three-point range.
Duino's shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Patrick. Duino will go to the line. Patrick now at 3.
Duino had the pass inside from Lepisco, turned and went to the basket pretty much free. Don Patrick committed the foul.
Duino a perfect 6 for 6 on the line, all here in the fourth quarter. He has 10 points to lead the Comets. Quinn and Gilkerson with 8 apiece. Grabbing tonight's 20 points for Jonathan Veet leads the Cougars. Duino hits the first. Mass substitutions. Grabelny and Jamison in for Yablonski and Patrick. Dharma fall back in for Abington Heights, replacing Bozar.
Darmafall with 4 fouls comes back in with just about 4 minutes.
Comets now up by 13. Broyan eludes the pressure. Guarded by Duino. Gets a screen from Jamison. Outside to Grabelny. His three is good. First basket for Jay Grabelny.
Good three from the outside.
Duino inside, shot is good. He's got 14 now. Lead is 12.
One of the things Duino does is go to the basket well, and there's a good example.
Live off at Jameson's screen. His three is good. 5 points for Chris Live. Lead is 9.
A flurry of points here in the fourth quarter.
On the wing, Lepisco looks inside for Duino. He'll go across court to Lamanna. His bounce pass is stolen by Veet.
Nice job by Jonathan Veet, anticipating the pass.
Bryan to Live for three on the wing. It's good. He's got 8. The lead is cut to 6. A timeout is called by Hazleton area. And it's a full timeout. The score, Abington Heights leads 47-41. We are back here at Dunmore High School, where a 2 3-pointers by Chris Live and a 3 from Bobby Bryan has got Hazleton area back within 6.
You shoot the 3 and you're down by 10 or 12 points. You can narrow the gap quickly. That's exactly what Hazleton's doing. Chris Live's last 2 3-pointers have put them within 6 points.
Darmafall gets it to Gilchristen high. Out to Lepisco. He swings to Lamanna. He's guarded by Chris Live. In the corner to Darmafall. And a 5-second call. Nice defense by Hazleton area. And the Cougars will get the basketball back. They'll try to cut it into this 6-point deficit.
Darmafall motioning that he was going to the basket. The official, I think it was Augie Grant, made the call. So Hazleton inbounds from the side.
Jonathan Veet with the basketball on the wing. Finds Bryan. Going to go off a Patrick screen. And an illegal screen is called against Patrick. That'll be his 4th.
Jameson came out before when he was in the ball game and set a strong pick. The official didn't call it, but here he calls Patrick for the screen. So turnover by Abington Heights on the 5-second violation. Autumn goes right back to Abington Heights. They'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Corey Lepisco at the line. He has 7 points for head coach Ken Bianchi. And make it 8. The lead is back to 7. Here's a look at the Comet Jr. As he tries to increase the Abington Heights lead. And it is now 8. 9 points for Lepisco. Bryan will take a 3. It's good. Bobby Bryan heating up. He's got 9. All 3 from behind the arc. 3-pointers keeping Hazleton in it here. They're shooting exceptionally well. Bryan and Live. And a timeout is taken by Ken Bianchi. We'll see if it'll be a 20 or a full. And it's a full timeout with 1:45 left in the 4th. Abington Heights up 5. Abington Heights up 5. Timeout situation, Abington Heights. 2 full, 1:20. Hazleton area with 1 full and 2:20 remaining here in this District 2 Quad A quarterfinal between the 7th seed Cougars, 2nd seed Comets. Darmafall will increase Abington Heights lead to 7 with the drive. We talk about Darmafall scoring off the dribble. Exactly what he did there. Got a step on the Hazleton defender, took it all the way to the basket. Veet kicks out to Live. Gets it back to Veet. To Live on the wing. To Veet. His jumper inside the 3-point line, no good. Rebounded by Lepisco. Key rebound by Abington Heights. Lamanna bringing it up the floor. Gets it to Darmafall. He'll look to drive and he'll be fouled quickly. We'll see who it's called on. It might be on Bobby Bryan. Johnson Nunes signals that way. Bryan with 2. And Darmafall will go to the line to shoot 2. Darmafall with 8. 2 points in each of the 4 quarters. Tied for 3rd tonight in scoring with Quinn and Gilchristen. Lepisco with 9 and Duino with 14.
Darmafall now has 9. We'll try to get into double figures and increase the Abington Heights lead to 9.
13 points from the foul line in the fourth quarter for Abington Heights. This could be the 14th.
Darmafall with 10, 53-44, Abington Heights in the lead. On our Tri-Cam scoreboard, Live takes a shot. No good, rebounded by Duino. Gets it to Lamanna last minute here in the fourth quarter. Live looks for the steal. Lamanna with a fancy move, gets it to Darmafall. Has his pass stolen, Beat controls to Broyan. Broyan will take a 3. Off back rim, tip, no good. Rebounded by Lepisco. Lamanna is going to be fouled by Grabelny. It'll be his first. Lamanna will go to the line to shoot 2.
Hazelton getting the ball. Hazelton area getting the ball quickly down the floor. Live put it up from the three-point range. They've been hitting those, and at this point in the ball game, that's what you have to do. You want to put the 3 up. Missed it. Abington Heights with possession. Lamanna was fouled. Go to the line for 2.
Off back rim, no good.
They haven't missed a lot of those in the fourth quarter, Marty.
Only the second missed free throw of the quarter. This is the only quarter that Abington Heights has been shooting free throws. Second shot off front rim. Battle for the rebound is controlled by Lamanna. He'll be fouled by Live, so Lamanna will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Good hustle.
Abington Heights is now 14-17 from the foul line.
Good hustle by Lamanna, getting over after missing the second shot.
We thank the councilman for that quick stat, as Lamanna will try to improve on the team's 14-17 from the line. Make it 15 of 18. Lamanna with 5. Off front rim, rebound by Veet. 54-44, Abington Heights in the lead. On our Tri-Cam scoreboard. And a foul is going to be called against Lepisco. His first and the team 6th. Hazelton area will have to inbound. The next team foul for Abington Heights will put Hazelton area in the bonus.
Call Lepisco for the push. Hazelton area wants the ball outside. One of their three-point people to put it up.
Live looks for Broyan on the baseline, kicks out to Live. His 3 is good. Hazelton area will call their last timeout. If it's the full timeout, we'll see what they call them. And it's a full timeout. 19.9 seconds remaining. Abington Heights up 7. Trails by 7. 54-47. A foul is called. We'll see who it's on. And it's on Jonathan Beat, his 3rd. We'll see who's going to go to the line to shoot 2. No time went off the clock.
Marty, you talk about a difference in a ball game. Our crack statistician, the councilman, Hazelton 1 for 3. Abington Heights 15 for 18. There's the difference in the ball game.
And they'll add to that total as sophomore Jeff Gilkerson, who's played a lot in this game, has 8 points off the bench for Ken Bianchi. Make it 9.
Nice touch from the foul line.
Gilkerson is in double digits with 10 off the bench. He'll go to the bench now as he's replaced by Bozar. Abington Heights up 9 with 19.9 seconds left as they try to advance in this District 2 tournament. And the pass is stolen by Darmafall. Darmafall with 11. Lepisco almost with a steal knocks it out of bounds. Abington Heights up 11, and they're going to probably advance to face Wyoming Valley West Tuesday night on this night to be determined.
Great job by Darmafall on defense. They're playing very strong.
Chris Live breaks the pressure. Kicks to Grabelny. His 3. No good. Tip by Veet is good. And a 20-second timeout will be taken by Hazelton area. Veet now with 22 points. What can you say about the effort by Jonathan Beat to keep the Cougars in this ball game?
We talked about underneath. I think Beat has played well. Not only has he shot the three, he has also played well and scored underneath the basket.
Abington Heights led by Dave Duino with 14. Dave Darmafall with 11. Lepisco and Gilkerson with 10. Hazelton area led by Jonathan Beat with 22 points. 11 points for Chris Leib. 9 of them coming in the fourth quarter, off 3 threes.
The Abington Heights team is fairly young also. They have Lamanna as a senior. Everybody else is underclassmen.
Abington Heights will go deep to Darmafall. Shot no good. Rebounded by Veep, but the time runs out. This game is final. Abington Heights will advance in the District 2 Quad A tournament with a 58-49 victory over Hazelton area. The Comets will play Wyoming Valley West Tuesday night at a site to be determined. And Joe DeMelfi, your thoughts on tonight's game?
I like Abington Heights. Duino plays strong inside. Darmafall gives them a person that can score off the dribble. Gilkerson, a sophomore, gives them some height inside. They handle the ball fairly well. Turned it over for a span there in the third quarter. Hazelton got close, but could not make the difference as Abington Heights pulls away here for a 9-point victory.
And we like to remind you that tonight is not the last game of the week for us here at WYLN. We'll be at Wilkes tomorrow for a girls doubleheader in District 2. So for our director, Jeremy Smith, for audio from Joe Banco, for stats from the councilman, Jim Chappert, for Tim Thompson and Joe DeMelfi, this is Marty Burns saying so long from Dunmore. Your final score, Abington Heights 58, Hazelton area 49. We'll see you tomorrow at Wilkes University. Good night from Dunmore.